The N1 Starfighter is one of the longest-serving crafts in the Star Wars universe. With a bright yellow body and perfectly polished chromium plates, the ship really stands out. Developed by Theed Palace Space Vessel Engineering Corps for the Royal Naboo Security Force, the N1 fulfilled many roles in the Royal Navy. This two-pilot ship sported twin blaster cannons and proton torpedoes, paired with shields, a hyperdrive, and an autopilot system. This ship would work well for defense, escort missions, and patrolling the sector. N1 got its start with the High Republic, flew missions in the Clone Wars, flew over Theed in the Victory Celebration after the destruction of the second Death Star, and some models were flown in the assault on Exegol led by Lando Calrissian. This model service was indicative of its usefulness throughout many different conflicts. We see the N1 debut in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Young Anakin seeks cover in the cockpit of an N1 and accidentally flies out of the hangar. With R2 in the astromech's slot, Anakin is able to easily gain control of the craft. Being so maneuverable, and with an excellent young prodigy at the controls, the N1 makes one of its most iconic kills by blasting the reactor of the Trade Federation Luke Rehulk-class droid control ship, assisting in the liberation of Theed. Another notable flight of the N1 Starfighter was an Operation Cinder. Operation Cinder was an Imperial order from the now late Palpatine. After his death, an order went out to start devastating Imperial planets. This operation spanned from 4 ABY to 9 ABY. It spanned over a dozen planets, including Palpatine's home planet of Naboo. 20 days after the destruction of the Death Star, the Empire came to Naboo. In an effort to desolate the planet, Imperial satellites were activated above the planet to disrupt the weather patterns and cause extinction-level events. Leia Organa, ace pilot Shara Bey, and Queen Soruna all flew N1s in an effort to fight off the Imperial fleet. With the support of General Lando Calrissian, Alliance forces were able to render assistance to the small group of N1s who were able to knock out Imperial satellites. Surviving Imperials were forced to ground and then routed by the Alliance forces. Several modified versions of the N1 have been seen throughout Star Wars lore as well. A lesser-known version was the modified N1 flown by Lima Kai. His fighter ran a red, blue, and chrome color scheme and had its proton torpedo bays swapped with seismic charges instead. The most recent N1 variant is flown by Din Djarin. The iconic yellow paint is nowhere to be seen on this all-chrome fighter. This ship continues to accumulate fighter kills on screen with the Mandalorian at the helm. This ship saw action on Navarro, Mandalore, and outside the Mandalorian covert, accumulating Imperial remnant kills and pirate kills. The Mandalorian's version of the N1 sported a similar armament to its base model, but with increased speed. This additional speed allows Mando to outmaneuver his opponents and to get out of trouble with New Republic police on many different occasions. After the Razor Crest was destroyed, Din Djarin needed a new ship and landed himself that N1 and brought it back to life. Mando was able to use its superior maneuverability in the skies above Kalevala while defending Bo-Katan above Kree's castle. Din scores multiple kills against TIE interceptors, an Imperial fighter known for its agility and lethality. In other conflicts with Din at the helm, the N1 has enough firepower that it warranted the attention of the Cumulus-class Corsair warship piloted by pirates over the skies of Navarro. After Din had already engaged pirate forces, deleting several pirates, the pirate king, Gorian Shard, was out for vengeance. Instead of running, Gorian Shard engaged the civilians on the planet of Navarro, where between the N1 and Bo-Katan's M12 heavy fighter, the ship was knocked out of the sky.